Good afternoon. Dustin from Camping World in beautiful Center Conway, New Hampshire, and guess what? The snow's all gone, yay! We're going to do a quick walkthrough of the 2022 Mallard M251BH. New floor plan that they've started in 2022 in the mid-size bunk room segment. Kind of a unique floor plan. The kitchen is awesome, and we'll get to that in a minute. Let's start off at the front. You got yourself power tongue jack, manual override right there. Two 20-pound LP tanks. Spot for your battery box right behind there. Rock guard equipped on the bottom half. Fiberglass molded front cap on the top half. On to the other side here, you got a solar plug in case you do want to add a solar panel to this. And I'll get a shot of the pass-through from this size. It is large, to say the least. Over here, we got our controls for the front marker lights and some lights for the pass-through. All right. There you can see those marker lights. Nice LEDs. On to the other side. Again, huge pass-through. You do have lit lights so you can see what you're doing at night. There's the grill that comes standard. Again, just an amazing amount of space in here. Actually, about 67.5 cubic feet. Ask me how I know that? They put a sticker here. Slam latch doors, magnetic catches. Just makes life nice and easy. Fiberglass sidewalls throughout the coach, and all Asdel panels, no Luan, used to make this camper. Good sized awning, probably 16 or 18 foot LED light underneath. You do got a couple exterior speakers there to make the neighbors mad. You do have a fresh water connection. Right here is going to be the hot water heater access. And then you have power outside. Underneath here, they use what they call a wide track suspension, and I mean, comparative to, of course, I'm all around Mallards right now, but that suspension, it definitely just spreads out those two axles a little bit to give it a little bit more play while you're going down the road. Aluminum rims, they look sweet, better than what's on my truck. And let's get to the fun stuff. Outdoor kitchen. So you got a little mini fridge here, put some drinks. You got a prep counter here to prep some stuff. And you got a little mini sink here. It's not a plumbed sink, so you're going to have to empty the bucket, but you do got running water. Power, cable out in case you want to put a TV out here, and a little light to see what you're doing at night. Where's the grill? Well, the grill's in the front. It would mount right there, and you got yourself a nice little cook spot. All right. Moving on around here. Spare tire comes standard. Backup camera prep is standard. And let's get to the off-door side. All your hookups are going to be back here for the most part. You got a black tank flush, cleans out your black tank city water connection, cable in, and then a 30-amp power. Outdoor shower, because you don't want to bathe the kids inside, just stick them behind the camper. And power stabilizers in the front and rear of the coach. Just press a button, they'll come right on down. Nice little hidey hole for your sewer hose, stinky slinky, whatever you want to call the thing. And that is about the outside of the Mallard. Now, let's head on in here, and before we do, sure entry steps, nice and easy. They have a plus, they have a minus. The best part is it's not a springboard when you're jumping up on it. The downfall is these little legs catch a whole lot of dirt. So what I've seen people do is take a pair of toddler shoes, put them on those little feet there, and that'll stop the dirt from collecting. And you can see when you flip it up, it kind of collects at the front right there. So for every plus, there's a minus. Now let's head on inside and check out the interior. Again, new floor plan. Love the kitchen. Oh, lots and lots of counter space. And we'll get to this a bit more in depth in a second. Let's start off by the door here. And as soon as you walk in to the right, you are greeted by a huge walk-in pantry. And if I walk in, I can close the door off. I can fit in there. Lots of hooks. You can hang your jackets. Pantry storage, clothes storage, whatever you see fit. Opposite that, I have two double-sized bunks. They're 6 foot long, Both the top and the bottom bunk will have a window because we know that gets fought about constantly. You got yourself a privacy curtain here so you can block yourself off from the world. And underneath the back half of this bottom bunk, you got some pretty good deep storage too. On to the bathroom, because everybody's excited about the bathroom. Actually a good sized shower. I mean, just to give you a point of reference, but here I am. Give me the skylight. Goodness, plenty of space. No problems there. On to the sink area. Little sink area, not a whole lot of counter space here. They do give you this little extra and a little hidey hole right underneath that. There's your power, lights, and our tank monitoring panel. So electric and gas, hot water. There's your water pump and our monitoring panel. Little half-sized medicine cabinet here. A little space to put something up top if you wanted to as well. And then this is kind of cool. All throughout, lots and lots of little storage nooks in the bathroom. I think there's 5 of them in total. There we go. I like the barn door kind of accents they're doing too. The white and black, white and gray. It really does pop, especially with the LEDs and such like that. Onto the seating area. We got a family-shaped, U-shaped dinette. Now, you might be looking at me like, the colors are a little weird. Yeah, I don't blame you. It is reversible. So there you go. So you can kind of choose your color scheme if you want to. Overhead storage is ample in these, and it's all backlit too. So you can see what you're doing. This extends over to the second one here, but again, good storage. 1, 2, and 3. And then underneath the dinette, they give you the doors, so you can get underneath there as well. Deep storage. As you can see, there's some wiring for an electric outlet right there, just so somebody can work at the dinette. And then, same idea on the other side. Another power outlet right by the dinette there. And then we move on to the entertainment center. So you can mount a TV right there. HDMI out, the wine guard, the antennas right there, and power for the TV. I like the colors that they're using for their countertops and such like that. That dark really does kind of spice it up here. And oh wait, there's a little hidey hole. I don't know what you're going to put in there, but something you don't want people to see, that's a great spot for it. Little spot for your remotes underneath that. Your radio right to the right. And some more good storage underneath. Little power outlet in there too. And let's move into the kitchen. Now, I love the kitchen in this. Just the amount of counter space you get, it's something so rarely seen in travel trailers that it blowing me away right now. High point microwave, Greystone range hood, 3-burner cooktop with an oven. I just can't get over the counter space. You do have a window that'll open. Power outlet with another power outlet. So you got plenty of power. Huge residential sink here. Underneath your huge residential sink is a little bit of storage space. Maybe a little trash can under there. A lot of your services are going to be under there too. 1 full extension drawer. 2 full extension drawer. And here's another thing. A lot of times when I open these drawers for you, you're going to see unfinished wood and such like that. This is a finished product for Heartland. This is that little extra. They go above and beyond. Thermostat for the camper. Light switch for the camper. Nice little backlighting too on the slide out fascia. 8 cubic foot Dometic gas and electric fridge, which is hard to come by in this day and age. A lot of people are switching over to just electric. You do any sort of boondocking or anything like that, it might not come in handy. And into the bedroom. So, Mallards come standard with a king-size mattress. Now, here's the kicker. You don't like that? It's a queen-size frame. So you can cut this down for a little bit more walk-around space if you'd like. You have 12-volt and 110-volt power on both sides of the bed here. Windows on both sides of the bed here, so you can get a cross breeze. Decent storage for hanging. Up top, that actually goes pretty deep pretty far back. Same on the other side over there, and then a little knick-knack holder thing up in the center. Skylight. And let me squeeze through here because I got one more cool thing to show you. Is a wardrobe. On under 30 foot, keep in mind, we are in a mid-framed bunk room here, not a long one. You get a full wardrobe here, a half a wardrobe, so hers and his probably, or hers and hers, goodness knows. Little stash spot up top, and a spot to mount a TV. The barn door, which I'm starting to like them doing, we'll go right over to the edge, and then we can get right back out. Now, if there is one thing I don't like about this camper, it's that they use the king-size mattress, which takes up almost all of your walk-around space. But like I said, you cut that down to a queen size, you double your space. And I think that about concludes the tour for everything that's jumping out to me here. Now, if you're not familiar with the Heartland Mallard brand, it's probably because it's a Camping World exclusive. So these are modeled after a North Trail, very similar, build quality and such like that. All aluminum framed, fiberglass sided. They use Asdel panels, not Luan panels. And kind of where they shine is not so much in creature comforts and frill, but build quality. So the way these are built, I've explained them in my other videos before, is essentially this is just a rolling Yeti cooler. They use vacuum bonded floors, walls, and ceilings. Most competitors will just vacuum bond their walls and leave their floors and ceilings as rolled insulation. And as we walk around, you'll notice there's no vents in the floor here due to that vacuum bonding. You'll see them all coming out of the side of your furniture and such like that. And what that kind of does is, A, build quality. It feels solid while you're in here. And to get that price down to a manageable level, I think they forewent some features. For example, all my controls for my slide and awning are not haphazardly, but placed in your entertainment center here, where a lot of times you'll see a centralized box with everything, all your switches and stuff. So minor things like that they did forego, and I think that shows in, well, their build quality is going to be better at most other than this price point. And they didn't really give away a lot of features that people need. You still got a U-shaped dinette for the family, the oversized 6-foot bunks. I mean, a king mattress, a king-size bed, and something in this segment. Some of these things are unheard of. The amount of counter space. I mean, this is just insane. I think that speaks for itself. If I did forget anything and you had any major questions, don't hesitate to reach out. My name's Destin. I'm at Camping World in lovely Center Conway, New Hampshire. My phone number here is 603-452-7291. You can also leave a comment here on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more walkthrough videos like this, and I hope it helps. Enjoy the wonderful day.